Restaurant Unstoppable. What the most successful restaurateurs know that you don't. Before we start unpackaging this, I'm curious, anything we should know about St. John? Key lessons, things you learned the hard way. This is your first time as an executive chef, is it not? In the kitchen.
Really running my own kitchen. The takeaway there is it's paradise for people who are visiting there. It's really, really, really rough to live on an island when you're not ready for what that's all about, you know. So
what was rough for you?
Well, the places that you can live, it's expensive.
Yeah.
You know, the rents are basically on par with what they were here in the Northeast.
Yeah.
And you work a lot, and the place what you pay for a one-bedroom apartment in St. John at the time was $1,500 a month. You know, they might not have air conditioning. Yeah. You know, it's not common to have air conditioning if you live there. It's common in the hotels. It's common in the restaurants. But if you live there, and it's hot, so if you don't like, a lot of people go down there, and you can just tell, like, you're not gonna make it. It's gonna be way too hot here for you. So, which I was okay with, but you know, there's no plumbing. There's no underground plumbing. So you're on this cistern. So there's a lot of times you run out of water.
Yep.
And if you run out of water, you can't use the toilet. You can't use the shower. You can't wash your dishes. So you have to be very flexible and realize, okay, I can buy water here. I can shower at the beach for the day. People who are too rigid or used to having certain products that they need, and you can't get them now. You can only get them in one place, and if you need anything else, you have to get on a ferry to go to St. Thomas, which means you have to take the day off. And the restaurant business, that means you don't get paid. Yep. So there's a lot of challenges. So it's not as dreamy as you might think.
Thanks for getting into that, because I think there's a lot of people that probably, you know, are, after hearing that, are considering, I could do like a seasonal thing where I can go in the winters, I can go to St. Thomas, get away from the heat, and come back and get like a summer gig at, like, you know, the beach or something like that. Which, I mean, if you're young, then go for it.
For sure.
You know,
go for
get
it.
the
Do
experience. But it's good to know that if you're planning on making a life out of it, it might not be as glamorous as you think.
No, it's not. It's not as glamorous. But if you're into it for the experience, and you're young, and you're like, those are the takeaways. Like, I have to be flexible. Yeah. I have to realize that things are not going to go my way all the time. Yeah. And I still have to make it happen. Okay. And those are the takeaways from that for sure. And then if you're not, you're going to have a miserable time. Yeah.
Any key lessons on being a first-time executive chef and taking the reins of a kitchen that you can share with us?
Yeah. You don't know it all. You don't know it all. And you need to rely on people who work with you, not for you. They work with you. They're the ones cutting the onions, doing the stuff you don't want to do. But that's where I leaned in heavy on my Marco and Pepe stuff. Yeah. Like, we have to organize this place. Yeah. You need to know if she didn't make the salad dressing. It needs to be on a prep sheet. It needs to be, you know, there are a lot of challenges there. So a lot of these cooks are Dominican. They don't speak any English. And it's,
I think that's the power of a checklist, of a prep sheet, because you don't have to say it. You can just glance, and if everybody's using a master checklist, you know exactly what's going on. That's good communication. You know, it's powerful. I had a thought, I lost it. I remember what it was. You said, okay, so you don't have all the answers. It's something else that you said, and I love that. I just want to put emphasis on it because, I mean, that's one of our core values at Restaurant Unstoppable. We are students. Yeah. And you have to always be a student because the learning never ends. Never. And if you think that I graduated culinary school, the learning's over.
Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah. Like, it's not the case, buddy. No. Yeah.
And it's results, you know, and it's results driven. This was a restaurant group that was very successful. They were going through a hard time financially due to, you know, the owner had bought the only distributor in the Virgin Islands. So he's like, I'll go vertical. You know, now I bring in my stuff. I own the distributor. And it worked well on paper, but I guess he couldn't manage it. So we were held to, you know, you're there. It's beautiful. You know, the weather in St. John is 83 to 87, mostly to partly sunny, 30% chance of rain every day. Yeah. So you see all these people having fun, and you're like, hey, I want to have fun, but you're there. You're like, you'll get your ass fired. They don't care if you can go to the beach, do whatever you want to do. But you still have to perform because the labor is so tight. And when they have somebody they can hold accountable, you have to have that discipline to be like, no, I can't have a drink with you guys now. It's a beautiful day. I want to do it. I can't, or I can't go on that boat ride with you. Yeah. Because you got to work, man. Yeah. You don't want to be shipped back to New York in February.
So ultimately, what did it for you? Like, what was the end of St. John for you?
You can't be there forever. I can't be there forever. Yeah. You know, it's a party island vibe, and you know, I was older in this. If I was 25 when I was there, maybe a different story. I might still be there, but I wasn't, and I was anxious to get back to New York. I wanted ownership in something, And my partner at what would be called Pulpatina he and I started working on
And this was John's friend.
Joe's friend.
Joe's friend.
Yeah, and it was something we were kind of just we had our MacBooks and we would just FaceTime each other and we would kick around ideas, and then all of a sudden it became a reality.